I know what it means when you say I don't want to work with a realtor. Oh, I've heard it before and I'll hear it again, whether it's on a phone call or in person or at an open house. It's pretty much a catchphrase, but there's really only two-ish reasons why you make this statement. One, you had a bad experience with a realtor or realtors in the past, and you don't trust any of them. I'm going to tell you up front, that's fair. Most realtors are terrible. I don't think this is any big surprise. If you look at the landscape and the amount of realtors in the world and the low bar to entry, it's not a shock that most don't really have any idea what they're doing. However, there is a very, very small subset that are very, very good at their jobs, who take it seriously, who treat it like a business, and their full goal is to make sure that they help you reach your goals as a home buyer, a seller, or an investor. Those you just haven't met yet. And that's why you're saying, I don't want to work with a realtor. The thing is, you're going to work with a realtor, and I'll get to number two, which is the trick statement. You're always going to. You actually need to because they have the expertise that you need. I know that you think that you know a lot, but a good realtor knows way more than that, knows every step of the process, knows who to connect with you to, knows how to protect you, and will tell you this is a bad idea, this is a good idea, this property is not going to work out, these inspection issues are real. These things are really important. You want someone who is a partner with you and you're all on the same page. Remember, we don't get paid unless you close. So our job is to make sure not that you close on anything, it's that you close on a house that you're comfortable with either way, and make sure that you feel fully protected and fully informed. So when I hear the words, I don't want to work with a realtor, I immediately think, oh, there's been a problem in the past. When it comes to sellers, they've either had a bad experience with listing their home, that happens all the time. Maybe it expired, maybe the listing agent said they were going to do stuff that they didn't do. This isn't a big surprise. Again, the bar to entry to become a real estate agent is extremely low. But what you've dealt with, if you feel like that, is some of the regular ho-hum agents out there. And what you want to look for is ones that can actually make you open your eyes and say, wow, this is a real business to them. They're treating me like a real client and a partner in a transaction that's going to hopefully reach the goals that you want. The number two reason why you say, I don't want to work with a realtor is usually when we hear it on the phone, when you're saying it to me because you asked me if I'm the listing agent when you call Zillow, and I say, no, that's not how Zillow works. You get connection to buyer's agents. So when you say, I don't want to work with an agent, you think you're going to work on your own with the listing agent. Let me tell you something. That's not how it works. When you work with the listing agent, it's called dual agency, and that listing agent then represents you also. However, their primary duty and their fiduciary duty is to the seller first. So it can work. Dual agency can work, and it is okay in the state of New Jersey. It's not okay in other states. But when you say you don't want to work with the realtor, you are working with the realtor. You're just thinking that you're going to get a better deal with the listing agent, which if you are getting a better deal with the listing agent, doesn't that tell you that there's a problem? Because the commission's already been negotiated, whatever it is, it could be any percentage, it's already out there. So that listing agent's going to get the whole commission, whereas usually it's split between them and an outside agent who brings in the buyers. So why, when you just get your own buyer's agent in that thing? Because you have this in your head that you think you're going to get a deal. I can tell you, you're probably not going to get a deal, not in these markets. And what you are going to do is, I mean, is it possible that you have a successful dual agency transaction? Yeah, it absolutely is successful. There's agents who know how to handle it, do a good job. But is that really what you want? Do you really want to be represented by the same person? It's like if you're in a personal injury suit, divorce, or any type of case, do you and the other party that you're going against trying to sue for money, or they're suing you for money, do you both want to use the same lawyer? This is what you're doing. So those are really the only two reasons that you tell me you've had a bad experience, or you think that you don't need a buyer's agent and that you're not using an agent. You're using the listing agent. They're getting the whole percentage, and their main fiduciary duty is to the seller. I'm Jonathan Green. I run a big team called Streamline Properties on Market. We're brokered by eXp Realty. We cover the entire state of New Jersey, Philadelphia County in Pennsylvania, most parts of New York now as well. and Elko County in Nevada. If you need any help from us, go to streamlined with a D dot properties. Have a great day.